Let's bow in.
Bow to head instructor.
Bow to intermediate, beginner level students. And everybody at home. All right. Beginner warm up.
Sir.
75 jumping jacks.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push-up position.
Yes, sir.
Big, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Floor's already dirty. Okay. First set of 10 push-ups.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. Sir.
Blessing.
Normally we wouldn't be too worried. We're going to roll around on it. How did everybody like some kicks unit? Yeah. We get to learn a little bit more than we normally do. We didn't practice as much on some of the things as we should have. Maybe next time. It was a little shorter, and then we also didn't have a test, so I kind of skipped over stuff. Give you guys kind of like a little. This is a peek at some of the other kicks that we do. You will definitely get to do all of those kicks before you eat your black sesh. It's part of the curriculum. Usually we don't teach them in the beginner class. And there's a lot of hard ones too. If you thought that back leg round kick was hard, there's some harder ones. All right, second set.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. Where's the knee line? Now that we're done with punches and kicks, we are on a new unit, on our tiger unit. So tiger has a number of parts to it. We have tiger stances for tiger blocks, and we have our tiger kicks and sweeps. A lot of times we don't even make it all the way through everything. Used to, like if we didn't have new students, we'd make it all the way up into the advanced tiger stuff. I'm gonna reserve the advanced tiger section for master's path training. All right, last set.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. On your back and right foot.
Sir.
First set of 25.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. Rest. Second set.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. Rest.
Sir.
Last set.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. Up.
Sir.
Feet straight up in front.
Sir.
Reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes.
Sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Bend one leg in.
Sir.
Reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Switch legs.
Sir.
Reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Zip. Bottoms of the feet together.
Sir.
All right, push those knees down. Back straight, head held high. Bend forward, touch your nose to your toes, or low you go.
Sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Right. Feet wide apart.
Sir.
Hands up.
Sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Reach to one side.
Sir.
Reach to the other side.
Sir.
Reach to both sides. Widen your stretch if you can. Touch your head to the floor as low as it'll go. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. All right, we're going to lift up and turn to our right side. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir. Switch sides.
Yes, sir.
1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir. Back to center. We're going to push up 1, 2, 3, walk it back. Hands up. 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir. Feet straight out in front.
Yes, sir.
Reach up, bend forward, touch your toes.
Sir.
1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir. All right, on your backs. Bridge up.
Sir.
And back down. Hug your knees. Want to rock backwards, forwards. Stand up. All right. All right. Yeah, the life view is about 5 minutes behind. I'm not gonna know if it drops or not. Okay. Push it out. Yeah. Woo. Tiger unit. So tiger unit. This is the tiger part of our tiger crane on guard. There's we kind of have that yin and the yang. Our tigers are hard, and our cranes are soft. Okay. So it's kind of one of those interesting things where it's like you hear about Southern Kung Fu and Northern Kung Fu. So the Southern, as far as I know, because it's mostly fishing communities, it's a lot of dense cities. There were a lot of times they grew up and they lived in buildings, and so one of the things that you kind of had a problem with was that you didn't have a lot of room above you. So pretty much all of your exercises and all of these stances are going to be what we refer to as low stances. Okay? They make our legs strong by having us hold static positions for long periods of time that are a little difficult. And then crane is considered as part of the northern section of China. They have a lot of open fields, and so a lot of the crane section is going to be a lot of jumping. So it's a lot of upper air movement. So it's like we're working on instead of working on the sustained strength, we're working on that fast twitch strength, the crane. So this is our section where we're going to be working on the good hard root, where a lot of the what you'd normally think of as hung guard. This is where this comes from. It's from the tiger section. Okay. So we're going to take it a little easy on the first day. This is not an easy unit. So I want to say all of our units are hard in different ways. This is going to be one of those ones where it's going to be hard on your legs. Okay. So with our crane, we do a lot of jumping. With our punches and kicks, it require a lot of flexibility. It's going to require a lot of leg strength. Okay. So if you don't have it, it's going to get built up. All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Start off with our first stance. Okay, so we're going to go attention stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Been here before. So we're going to do our tay, tie, pay. All right? When I say tay, you say tay. You're going to bend those knees and you're going to turn the toes out. Tay.
Okay.
When I say tie, you say tie. You're going to bend those knees and turn those heels out. Tie. When I say pay, you say pay. And we're going to bend those knees one more time. And we're going to hop till our feet are about shoulder width apart. Pay. Right. It's our tay, tie, pay. So we're going to go a little further apart. There you go. And then we're gonna sink into this a little bit. A little further apart. There we go.
Toes still pointing in?
Toes are pointed. This is okay. So we're about to get into all of this. Toes are pointed forward. push those knees out. Chest is up. And then you're gonna have to pull those knees also back a little bit. So I don't want the knees to go past the toes. All right.
Sir.
And we sink as low as we possibly can in this, and we can keep it, and then have you push the knees. Yeah, it's gonna be, yeah, you're gonna feel it. You will feel this. Okay, and then we're gonna push out. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna feel it right here. If you, all right, feet together, let's get some out of this. If you feel it right here, this part of the leg, that is good. This should burn,
Sir.
right? If you feel it here, please let me know, okay? You should not feel any pain in your knees.
Yes, sir.
This is meant to be a strength exercise, not a damaging exercise. Also, if at any point in time you kind of feel it, it's a little bit too much, you kind of feel a little bit of pain, just kind of come up a little bit, okay?
Yes, sir.
So, this is a very traditional stance. Some schools in China, traditionally, what they would do, this would be the only stance you would learn for the first 6 months. Yeah. We don't do that here simply because everybody would quit like in the first couple of weeks. This is the only thing we did. But yeah, this is traditional hung guard training. If you watch any of like the Jackie Chan movies, you'll see that this is a stance that's used as a punishment in a lot of his movies. It's our horse stance. Okay. All right. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna learn how to do our tiger claw. We're gonna put our hands out, fingers pointing straight forward. We're gonna flex those wrists back as far as we possibly can. Those fingers are straight up. We're gonna separate the fingers, and we're gonna curl them forward. Yes, that's it. So the fingernails are going down. Yes, and we're gonna put a little bit of bend in those elbows. Okay, tiger claws. So you have to pretend like you're gripping something. You're hanging on to. Usually what it is, we've got bean bags full of iron shot or lead shot, and you have to hang onto those with your claws like this. All right, feet together. Technically, hands together, whatever. So this, the tiger claw is meant for scratching and clawing. So this would be the move that you would do towards somebody's face or eyes. But then the main benefit that we get is you can do your tiger claw and you can kind of feel that muscle on the bottom of that hand or the bottom of that arm. That if you relax it, it's loose. When you do that tiger claw, you're going to feel that muscle gets a lot harder. So this is us practicing to get that muscle harder because all of our blocks are going to we're going to start off with those tiger claws for our blocks, and that's going to help strengthen that forearm for your blocks. Okay? Whew, all right. Everybody, let's feel better.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Attention stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Open tiger claws. So we're just going to open them up. Say Tay Tai Pei.
Tay Tai Pei.
We're going to go horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
And then a little bit further apart. And then, as best you can, try to point the toes forward. And we're going to go here. Yes, just like that. Just like this. Okay. And this is going to be the hard part here, to show. Okay. And that is, ooh, feet together. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to face this way. We face the offices. Can you stand?
Yes, sir.
Stay tall.
Yes, sir.
Open tiger claw. Say Tay Tai Pei.
Tay Tai Pei.
Okay, horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Great. This is going to be. Go ahead and do. You have to sweep the force a little bit. Look yourself in the mirror, and one of the things that we're going to have to do is we have to take that butt and pull it in.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Pull in just a little bit. There we go. So the chest is up. This, and the reason is we don't want it to look like we're sitting on a toilet.
Very
Or we
different
refer
than
to-
weightlifting.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's the opposite.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of
Yeah.
weightlifting.
It's the
yeah,
opposite.
opposite. Because with weightlifting, you want to stick that butt out as much as you
Yeah.
possibly can. This is a case
Woo.
of yes.
See why it's a punishment.
Yeah, I'm keeping you here on purpose. Yeah, arms are still straight out. Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here, but not here. Okay, good. One of the things we talk about is like, once you've gone through this, after a couple of years, your trees will be like, your trees will be like leg trunks. Your legs will be like tree trunks.
Yes, sir.
It's surprising how this is there's no weights involved in this, but your legs will get a lot stronger just from this movement. The reason we don't have the butt out is because we're not putting a lot of weight on that back. So what we want to do is we want to protect that lower back by coming up. So we're not actually straining right at that point. Yes, sir.
One thing I was realizing too, like having done this several rotations now, is like it keeps your head up more.
Yes.
And so I'm reading this book about like 33 strategies of war, and like one of the things it talks about is like having a good vantage point.
Yes.
It helps you with your strategy.
Yes.
So like if you're squatting like with weights, like you're looking down.
Yes.
So like if you're defending yourself, you don't want to be looking
You
down.
definitely don't want to be looking down.
So it's just something I finally made that connection. Because like all these stances, pretty much like your head is like up.
Your head's always up. And there's also that, not picking on anybody here, there's a posture that I see, I almost want to refer to it as gooseneck, where people's heads are like this. And it's just permanently like this, and it's just to kind of keep us out of that state, because that's kind of a bad posture thing. All right. Ooh, you guys feeling better? Okay, attention stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Open tiger claw, say tay tai pei.
Hey, guy.
Horse stand center.
Horse stand center.
And you come up just a little bit. So what I'm going to suggest is that you only go as low as you can for an entire class.
Yes, sir.
All right. So if you start here, and it's like and you're already starting to burn like within like 30 seconds, and you got to come up to here. It's not where you want to be. You want to be in a position where it's like I can sustain this for 20 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But we're also going to get a lot of breaks. We're going to come on in and out of it quite a bit. And then the other part of this is your first time doing it. Come up just a little bit. Yeah. Come up and then kind of lean back. So I don't want you to be too far forward with the knees. Come up. Yes, sir. Here we go. Because if you're going too far forward with those knees, that could damage your knees. All of your weight should be in your heels.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Do not put any weight in the balls of your feet. Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Oh, okay. The other thing is, I'm going to tell you that please try to come back on Thursday. I've had a lot of students where they'll show up on Tuesday. This is the first time ever doing this. Thursday night, their legs are sore, so they skip class, and then they come back Tuesday the next week, and then by Thursday night, their legs are sore. And so you're just going to wind up in this cycle of never getting any stronger, just always being sore. So you want to keep coming to class regularly. What I understand is that you want to do this at least 2 or 3 times a week. What I understand, like especially if you're doing any kind of workout. You want to make sure that you have a rest, at least 1 rest day or 2 rest days, but you don't want to go for like a week or 2 without getting back into it. Okay. Also, this is something you would want to practice at home when you get the chance. I would say we're doing this on Tuesdays and Thursdays, just Tuesday morning, Thursday morning, just practice this. You can also practice it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, if you don't go so deep into it. Okay.
Sir.
All right. Start horse stance. Now, okay. Let's move on. Attention, stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Open tiger class. Say tay tai pei.
Hey, side, play.
Horse stand center.
Horse stand center.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to shift. Our right toes are going to point towards the office. Left toes are going to point to we're going to kind of point those at an angle towards the front of the room, halfway between the front of the room and front of the office. And we're going to shift all of our weight, or 60% of our weight is going to be on that front leg. That front leg is going to be bent, and the back leg is going to be
Straight.
Straight. Okay. Straighten that back leg. We're gonna turn our entire chest so that we're facing the office. Left hand is gonna come down to the waist. Sorry, your right hand is gonna come down to the waist. The left hand is gonna be directly over. Right? This is our tiger's mouth. Yeah, so you have that left foot. Because you're gonna feel a little bit of tension if you don't. Okay. And then it just kind of relieves a little bit of that tension.
Yes, sir.
Same here. Just make this a little bit forward. You're gonna, is it hurting right there? Okay, so it's gonna come this. As far as you can, without it hurting, yeah. Great. Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Bow stance left.
Horse stance left.
Yeah, so we're gonna have that back heel is gonna be on the ground, front leg is, and our back leg is
Straight.
try to get as straight as you possibly can. Yes. Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Feet together.
Sir.
Ooh, shake it out. Oh. The bow stance isn't any easier than the horse stance, is it?
Yes, sir.
So that's our version of the lunge. So we have our version of the squat, and we have our version of the lunge. Ooh, okay. Any questions, comments? Yes, sir.
So, I know this might be a little off topic, but when we were working on leopard the other day.
Yes.
And you were saying it was kind of like at a bit of an angle.
Yes.
In these stances, is it totally?
We're still on a line.
Okay.
We're on that line. Just for this particular class.
Okay.
We're not. What we're doing is we're trying to make sure that we understand the stance, and we're trying to strengthen ourselves. We're not trying to make this a stable stance.
Gotcha.
Because even in this particular case, if I was going to go at a diagonal, I can almost see this as being a case of I'm still doing the same stance even if I turned.
Right.
But we are kind of in a weird cattywampus position.
Gotcha.
All right. That's a good question. Did that answer your question?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. During this class, it's as the exercise, not as the actual stance. All right, let's do it one more time.
Yes, sir.
Change stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Open tiger claw, say take type A.
Take time.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Bow stance right.
Horse stance right.
And it's gonna go. Right hand's gonna go here. And it's gonna go on top. Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Bow stance left.
Horse stance left.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Hold it for a count. I'm gonna bend those elbows just a little bit. We're gonna count to 10. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. Feet together.
Sir.
Ooh, shake it out. Oh. Oh, she can tell you that today was the hardest class. But it's not. We're gonna do the entire class, do all of our stances, and then, yeah, we have a few blocks that are absolutely mirrored on those legs. All right, let's bow out.
Yes, sir.
We follow the 5 hearts: faith, respect, perseverance, patience, and humility.
Bow to head instructor.
Bow to intermediate level students, beginner students, and everybody at home. Basic training dismissed.